called away on urgent business, and that looks a bit funny. Is it better to stand up? No, I'm too far away now. I'll come closer. But then I'm too low. What's the optimum? Casual? No? Okay. Anyway. So, got a couple of questions for Facebook Live here tonight, and looking forward very much to answering them. On my phone here, I'm looking like I'm in a shaded bit at the bottom of the screen. I hope that doesn't transfer to how it looks in real life, but I'll see afterwards. You know, if I sit up more or angle the phone down. Right, so we've got some... Oh God, this could go badly. We've got some questions related to... we had a question about breast lumps, and another one about... okay, it'll come to me, the other one, because I've just typed it in, but I'll come to me. The breast lump one first. Can you have a breast augmentation? I haven't got my headpiece on, have I? No. Okay, I'm going to put my headpiece on to get the audio better. Right. Okay, we're going to be moving around. So, can you have implants if you've got? Oh, sorry, that's a bad view, isn't it? If you've got a breast lump. Okay. So. Yes, you can. The main thing about that question is the benign thing. So we obviously know that the breast lumps are benign because they've been investigated. So as long as the breast lumps are benign, that's absolutely fine. But if you have got a breast lump and you, it's going well, isn't it? And you are concerned, I would always say you need to get that checked out first, because then they can biopsy it, and if biopsying breast lumps is a lot easier without implants in. You can biopsy a breast lump with an implant in, obviously, because a lot of people got implants in and they may or may not get breast lumps. And this is better, I'll just hold it. But you have to do it under ultrasound guidance if you've got an implant in. So if you have got a breast lump, get it checked out before having implants. If they check it out and it's all fine, then it's absolutely no problem to have breast augmentation. But when you do the breast augmentation, a lot of people think, oh, will you check it out while you're doing the breast augmentation? And I probably wouldn't, because I use an inframammary incision at the bottom of the breast, and then I lift the breast up and put the implants in beneath, so I don't actually go through any breast tissue. So I wouldn't, just unravelling the headset, I wouldn't actually biopsy any breast lumps, or may not even necessarily see the breast lump or feel the breast lump, because I'm not actually cutting through breast tissue. So bottom line is, get it all checked out beforehand. The slightly confusing thing, which I talk about in my book, which I should have a copy, shouldn't I, to advertise my book, is that there's different people who do breast surgery. So if you've got a breast lump, then you should see a breast surgeon. And a lot of people will look at me and say, well, aren't you a breast surgeon? Because all I ever do is breast. Well, I don't only do breast, I do breast and body, but I mainly do breast surgery. I mainly do breast surgery, but I'm not a breast surgeon. I'm not technically a breast surgeon when it comes to types of surgeons. I'm a plastic surgeon. A breast surgeon is a specific type of surgeon, normally not normally, pretty much always a general surgeon, general surgery training, who's then gone into subspecialty of breast surgery. And those are the surgeons that investigate breast lumps, and if you need the breast lump removed, or perish the thought, the breast removed, the breast surgeon is a person who would do that, not me. I'm a breast surgeon, I'm a reconstructive surgeon, so I will reconstruct the breast, but I wouldn't do the investigation or the removal of the lump. There are some general breast surgeons who also do reconstruction to make things even more confusing. So I hope the audio is doing well, and I hope I'm not missing loads of comments coming in live, because I don't know. I don't think I can see them, although I did see them last week, so hopefully it'll work. So yeah, breast lumps, by all means, you can have breast surgery if you've got a lump, but get it checked out first. The other thing was, right, we're going we're going mic'd. We're getting mic'd up. How's that? Let's get that audio sorted. Let's get that audio sorted. So there we go. I'm going to hold the thing like that. Breastfeeding was the other thing. Breastfeeding, no problem at all. So patient had breast implants a few years ago, wondering whether she can breastfeed. Yes, no problem at all. Assuming you can breastfeed already, because some people can't breastfeed. And if that's the case, so some people can't breastfeed. So if you can breastfeed, if you've had children before and you know you can breastfeed, then it's not going to affect your ability to breastfeed. That's what I'm trying to say. So whether or not you can breastfeed before, it's not going to affect your ability to breastfeed if you have breast implants in. It's absolutely no problem with breastfeeding. Again, the implants go underneath the breast tissue, so the ducts and what have you will all be intact. And the only couple of things are, first of all, did I talk about this last week about silicone in the breast milk? There have been studies with people who got breast implants in. They've shown that silicones, it does get expressed in the breast milk, which you might be concerned about. But there are silicones in the teats that used for babies when they're in a bottle, so it's not harmful. The only thing about having breast implants and then breastfeeding, or at least having children, is that having children can affect the size and shape of your breasts. So if you said to me before you're having your implants, I'm thinking of having children, I would say to you, have the children first before having implants, not because of the breastfeeding issue, but because of the fact that the breasts can get bigger, then they can get smaller, they can droop, and things can happen to them after having children, and so you'd probably be better off waiting to have your children, finish your family before having implants. But if you've got implants in already and then you fall pregnant, absolutely no problem at all. But your breasts might change shape. Amy, I can see that you're on. You're worried about things about the other diseases because you looked on the internet. There's lots of people writing in and say they're getting ill when they've got implants in. Yes, people do write and say they get ill when they've got implants in. There's a lot of people out there who have said that. But the thing to put into context is that there's a lot of people out there with implants in. And so in my practice, I don't see it very often. I do see it occasionally. Once every few years, I will see someone who says that they feel ill with the implants in. You remove the implants and they feel better. So therefore, are the implants making them feel ill? Maybe. I haven't had anyone who's had a specific illness or a disease caused by them, like rheumatoid arthritis, SLE. These are the things that people, certainly in America, there was a big group of people who said that they got these diseases due to the implants, which is why they were taken off the market in America for a long time. There was a moratorium on silicone breast implants for a long time in America. They took these things so seriously that they actually took the implants off the market. They then went on and did some big studies, and they showed no link between any of these diseases and implants, and so they brought them back onto the market, and so they now are available. Silicone implants are now available in America. They used to only have saline implants. Now they can use silicone implants again. But as I say, if you're worried, then you have to balance up the pros and cons of having surgery as to whether it's right for you. Certainly from a medical point of view, there's no evidence to say that silicone implants cause any of these autoimmune diseases or illnesses. That doesn't mean they don't cause them. It just means there's no evidence for it. Well, I hope that I've made that clear. And by all means, come to the clinic. We have a chat with it. And I haven't got all the answers. I just tell you what we know. We don't know everything, believe it or not. Doctors don't know everything. We just know, what we know and what we've done and looked at in studies. That doesn't mean we know the facts of the truth. What was the light going funny like that? But let's not get philosophical. Okay, so got to admit, a little bit disappointed we haven't got any live questions. I'll be honest. But I'm a professional. I'll rise above it. We can go with the pre-sent questions. If indeed there are live questions and I've missed them, I can only apologise, and I will talk about them next week. But I am scrolling around my pages, looking for them, and I'm not seeing them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check myself right out now, and I'm going to say to you, please, thanks for anyone who's there, who's watching this live or on the replay, and I'm going to go away and do my thing, and I will see you next Tuesday, 7 o'clock, same time, same place. Yeah, 7 o'clock, same time, same place next week. Post us questions if you've got any, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Have a good evening. Bye.